So there it is, Whiplash IPA. Sitting outside to cool down. Just finished brewing it. I've been a lazy bastard lately and I haven't brewed anything since August 29th, I believe, was the last brew. I made a pale ale with some rye in it and stuff like that, small grain. And I haven't done nothing since until yesterday. I finally got off my ass and went to the brew store. I have lots of grains and stuff like that, but for some reason I broke my hose way back and I just never got around to replacing it, and it was hot and I just got lazy. But I've been buying store-bought beer for the last month and I got sick of it, so I started brewing again. Not that I was ever planning on really stopping, it was just, I got lazy and it was hot and I got 100 excuses, but basically, I'm going to show you the two I brewed. 1 second. So this is what I brewed yesterday. Cooper's Canadian Blonde. So it was the 1 can of Cooper's Canadian Blonde, 500 gram Breeze Golden Light, 1 kilogram Brew Enhancer number 1. I steeped some grains, 200 grams of Carapils, 150 grams of Munich malt, and I tossed 12 grams of Centennial just in with the grains. I didn't have any steeping bags. All I had was, or any muslin bags or hop sacks or whatever. So I just had the one brew in a bag, the bag that I always use when I make my brew in a bag. So I just tossed the grains in there and I figured, screw it. I tossed some hops in with it too. I did a 20-minute steep, I think at like 155 degrees Fahrenheit. And then, since again I didn't have any other bag or anything, I got my coffee press. This is a trick from our old friend Strat Beer. He taught us a few things, and this is one of the things that, stuck around. A lot of people use now from the crew and everything. So a coffee press, and I filled it with boiling water, threw 20 grams of Cascade, let it sit for 10 minutes, pushed the plunger down, and poured out all the liquid straight into the fermenter as I dumped everything else in there, stirred it around. And I also, yesterday, since it was cold out as well, I filled my fermenter with 10 liters of water and put it outside for an hour or two until it got down to about 10 degrees Celsius, which, I don't know, was probably about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I brought it in and dumped all this in there and mixed everything up, and it's bubbling away now. And then I did the Whiplash IPA, or something very similar. It's not the exact recipe. I just stole the hop schedule and went pretty close as I could get. It's another guy from the 17 crew, Jay. It's his recipe, and thank God he created it because it's amazing. I'm actually drinking one of the beers he sent me, which is actually a Whiplash right now. Figured it was a fitting time to drink the beer. Jay's an awesome guy, and he's a great brewer. So I've brewed this beer once before, but I did it exactly to his recipe the last time I did it. This time I just changed it a bit. That's what I had. So 150 grams Golden Light, 450 grams of amber, 225 grams of dextrose. I steeped 100 grams Carapil and 100 grams Crystal 60, both organic grains. Got them on sale, and hey, love organic. Steeped them at 160 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. The hops, there's an ounce of each Chinook, Cascade, Centennial, Amarillo. Half goes in at for a 10-minute boil, and half goes in as a dry hop. And my OG was 1.058, and I got about 21 liters. My Canadian Blonde OG was 1.054. I think I got similar, about 21 liters. I'll show you it bubbling away in a second. Here's my disaster of a brew room again. See, she's going. One of the other reasons I didn't really want to brew for such a long time is my brew room was 25 degrees Celsius, which is too damn hot to be brewing. Now it's down to about 19 degrees, which is perfect in my opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update and tell you guys that I'm still around. I just was in a brewing hiatus. But when I walked in here today and this thing was bubbling away. Got me all excited again, and now I gotta plan some more brews because I can't let that happen again. Gotta get back on it, at least do 2 brews a month like I used to. At least get 1 brew a month, you know, but 2 brews are better. That's the goal. 1 every 2 weeks, keep my kegs full, keep the fridge going, you know. Anyways, guys, cheers. Have a good one. Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays, or whatever you prefer to hear. But cheers. Hope everybody's well and everybody has a great holiday, and, you know, just take her easy and drink beer. Later. 17. Cheers.